you sitting down? You getting comfy away from your brother? This is a camera. Like your cute little paw. And brother is still down there. So they've been hanging out in the bathroom by themselves for like 5 or 6 hours now. I was popping in and out to say hi, and this little girl here let me scratch her behind the ears, so it's a little bit of progress. They're still clearly very, very scared, but coming out of their shell and coming out of their boxes. Look at those skeptical eyes. Hey, sweetie. I'm gonna snuggle you. Yeah. You're gonna love me. Yeah. You sweet little girl. I find it really encouraging that she's out and exploring already, and that she's comfortable enough to just sit on the counter while I'm standing here talking to her like 2 feet from her. And where is he? That little butt. Hi, little butt. You're so pretty. I'll snuggle you too. They don't seem to have touched. I'm gonna not scare her. Okay, so there are footprints in the litter. They haven't used it yet, and they don't seem to have touched the food. So I'm gonna let her go. I might give her a little pet in a second, but I don't want to do that on camera because I don't want to be distracted while I'm trying to interact with her, and then she'll move, and then I'll jump, and then we'll both jump, and then that will go badly. So I will be snuggling you soon, baby girl. Okay, so the muffins have been in here for a couple hours. We picked them up this afternoon, and it is now the evening. And they have gotten out a little bit and made themselves at home, as you can see. There are footprints in the litter box. They haven't really touched the food, and the little girl was up exploring on the sink earlier. So they're not like terrified, aggressive, like I hate humans scared, but they are just nervous scared, which is a really fun time during socializing kittens like this. So they're about 3 months old, and this is the time when they're nervous scared, when we usually progress to the annoying them stage. So they did just come home today, so we're gonna do a lot of just letting them get used to the new smells and sounds of the apartment, but we're also going to be getting them used to our presence, which means popping in, every couple of minutes, or just, they're in the hall bathroom, so it's kind of just every time we walk past the door, I'll pop my head in and say hello, and then a few longer sessions of just annoying them. That's what I think of. Look at those faces. Look at those faces. Hi. Hi. Is that annoying? At some point, it will be so annoying to be in the corner with me bothering you that you will just get up and walk out. You're gonna say, that's not worth it. It's not worth it to be bothered all the time. So, hey babe. So I'll go up to them and, pet them or poke them on the paw and pet them on the ear, and I've done that, but that has the disadvantage of me having to, like, tower over them, so I have to get really close, which is good for them to get used to, but it also makes them very, very nervous because they are scared and they're in a corner, and they literally feel like they're animals who are backed into a corner when I'm like towering over them in the corner and they don't really have an escape route. So that's one of the reasons you want to make sure they're in an enclosed space where they can't really get away and hide too badly. So I have this little enclosure for them so they can feel safe, but they're not really like inaccessible. Like I could reach in there and grab them if they wanted, and they have to, like, they can hide and they can feel secure enough to rest and sleep, but they're not gonna hole away forever, and they can't really ignore the world too much, because I can still bother you. Yes, mister. I can boop you on the nose with the toy. Yes. Is that annoying? Aw, sweetheart. Yeah, she has her cone on because they just got spayed and neutered yesterday. Hey, babies. Is that annoying? Am I smacking you in the face? At some point you're gonna wanna play. Yes, you are. birthday one with the Scared foster kittens, the 3-month-olds. Little muffins. Yeah, little muffins. Hello. Greetings.